They don't tell you in library school that teens have eccentric interests. So in one moment you might be talking about manga, the next moment a girl is telling you what hospital room Justin Bieber was born in, and in the next minute you're debating what kind of Nintendo character you would be. Very weird. Welcome back to Q&A The Librarian Way for another library short. My name's Emily. I blog over at theknowinglibrarian.com, and of course I also blog at thelibrarianway.blogspot.com. It's a cool website where we just talk about being librarians and kind of give some tips and suggestions and talk about some of the things that we've learned along the way. So hopefully you're finding that as a very useful tool. But today I'm answering Julia's question, and when she asked it 2 weeks ago, the Grammys were going on, and her question to me was, what was the first concert I'd ever been to? And I got really embarrassed when I heard her question, knowing that I was going to have to confess this. I'm a huge music fan. I've probably been to well over 100 concerts in my life. I've seen several people several times, but as I started to think about my first concert, it was in a gymnasium. A friend of my brother's, his family, invited us to go along, and so they take me to this gymnasium and they sit me down, and I really had no idea what was going on. They kept saying, someone's going to come out and sing, and I had to have been in elementary school, and I was like, okay, someone's going to sing, and I was like, what's the appeal in this? And then they came out on stage, and there were 5 boys. And it was the first boy band that I had been introduced to. New Kids on the Block was out, but with the brothers, I didn't really listen to pop music all that much. My family was a Beatles and Peter and Gordon and Chad and Jeremy and the Beach Boys kind of family. So I wasn't really up to date on pop culture music, what was popular. So they come out, and it was the Osmond Boys. Yes. The sons of the Osmond brothers, of like Donnie and Marie Osmonds. So they have these about maybe 10 songs, and I don't think they came out with anything else, but I remember just kind of again being confused at the beginning, not really sure what was going on, and then thinking, oh my goodness, and I think that was my first fangirling out when it came to music, kind of embarrassingly. I did find their cassette, and I still have their cassette, and I transferred it to my computer, so I get to listen to the Osmond Boys and be all nostalgic every once in a while. And I'm going to put a link down below to some of their music videos because it's just hilarious. You've got to check it out. So that was my first concert. Since it was in a gymnasium, I don't really think it counts. My first real concert was the Beach Boys. America opened. It was at the big outdoor venue here in Indianapolis. It started to rain, and that one ended early. But the first concert that I actually asked for tickets for and that I was really excited about going to was another boy band. And it was in early high school. It was 98 degrees. And I do believe they even wear their fireman outfits with the no shirt on and just the suspenders. And Jessica Simpson opened, and it was just disgustingly awesome. And I'm kind of hoping that I get to go to the New Kids on the Block tour with them and Boys to Men in 98 degrees and just remember the good old days when music was really bad. Since then, I like to believe that my musical tastes have improved. They have a little bit, I guess, but I still love going back and listening to those songs, whether it is 98 Degrees or the Osmond Boys or the New Kids on the Block. There's something about the nostalgia of music and remembering where you were when you first heard a song. So a lot of fun. Osmond Boys, Emily's first concert. Pretty embarrassing. But my question for you, Julia, if you could live in any imaginary land that you've read about in a book, where would you live? See you guys next week for another Q&A The Librarian Way. Bye.